following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
It could be. Well, okay. Starting a sentence, it could be an I.
Yeah.
But that might be how we start a sentence. They might start a sentence with saying, "Hey."
It also depends on how they print their written language.
Exactly. Yeah. And again,
it might be centre of the word and alternating out.
Have you managed to work out whether the symbols directly correlate with the audio that's being?
There might also be garbage
said,
characters designed.
Yeah, but again, if the audio is in their language,
it's like the first four letters of any given bracket are just random gibberish.
I mean, the only one that can read languages, hear languages, is Spectre, but Spectre can't write the languages.
Historical knowledge roll,
as far as I know.
Actually, I can remember that computer system, but
you did too.
Was
but
that what the roll was for?
I mean,
any language I've encountered in one of my former lives, I can.
Who was supposed to make that roll?
I can derive different languages from them, or if I've heard them or read them. But if it's a code,
well, no. If you could, the message could be in the code, but we don't have it now. It's they took it away with them. All I have is a still picture.
Now look at me, I'm not even here.
So
I don't know what you guys want to do.
What is this? What picture?
It would be of all the lettering.
Okay. Does it read like any kind of language?
If you're asking, can I read it, the answer is no.
Exotic?
That's it. Without knowing, it could be backwards. Hey, it could start from the center and move out. If you had one word, you could probably get it with time, but we don't have that time. And they've taken the isolineal with them.
Has Mr. X called back about whether the reboot thing went okay?
I haven't even seen if the thing's...
I've been outside.
Go check if the blinking lights
It's
on.
blinking.
It's blinking, guys.
Oh shit.
Boop. No, you must have been very busy.
Sorry, I've been trying to crack that code. It's just...
We've all been elsewhere.
I thought you would like to know that they've reached their secure facility.
Good.
Good, are they happy? I mean, all things considered.
We do not know how to interpret their emotional states.
Do they seem just... I mean, they make it pretty obvious when they're unhappy in there. Generally.
I think that there will be an adjustment period.
Okay.
We are having trouble understanding their requirements, but we should be able to furnish it once we can work out what they're asking for.
They don't require sleep and they like gut coffee?
We've worked that out. I meant in terms of building a beacon or transmitter or furnishing passage into space.
Well, they did mention something else about getting if they could get access to one of our arrays or something. Is that maybe something you could pursue with them?
It may be. Meanwhile, I have been congratulated on rescuing them from the kill-crazy citizenry of Cold Rock, so I pass that on to you. Of course, they must never know.
Of course. Thank you.
I wish we could have gotten to them faster, but I'm glad they survived.
I can't imagine it would have gone well for us.
It still might not.
Well, at least they made it.
I hope we can keep them safe for our sake.
Yeah.
For everyone's sake.
I hope their enemies don't find out where they are.
Do they even have enemies, or is it just idiot people?
With shotguns.
I'm sure there's other people who would for one reason or another.
Okay. So we can't do anything with the code. I'm having slow going with the mirror. It'll just take time.
I tried something regarding the Archmage, but I have to work it out. It didn't go as well as I had hoped.
Well, any progress at all is some.
I think the snake is trying to talk to me again. But then there was also a shark and a boat. And I don't know what the
Boat.
water means.
Well, boat is in the right direction.
But it was like a little boat. Still wood though.
Now, Clara, what are you going to want to do tonight, if anything?
Well, it depends if Gamer and Spectre want to continue with their various projects or want to break from it to do some patrol or something.
That will have to take a break. She'll go insane.
I'm the same. Yeah.
That's sort of so.
Yeah. I can't. I honestly don't think I could get any further on this than I have now. I mean, look at this mess. I don't think I'm any further ahead than I was when I started.
I hate to suggest this, but do you think a robot would have better luck with it?
Yes. With the processing, they probably would. But
We know a robot.
which ones are you talking about?
The cute one with the little blue heart on her chest.
We've got to stop involving them in this because we're crossing the line.
I know, but when the whole galaxy's at stake.
I know.
You overestimate the importance of Earth.
All my stuff is there.
It's got ice cream.
Well,
Let's get a little bit of ice cream.
Spectre 2, when are you going to next be at the Cold Rock Post?
Monday.
I don't suppose you could do me a super huge traitorous favour, could you?
I was with you until you said traitorous. now I'm leery. Hopefully it's not
I
bad.
have reason to believe that your newspaper has been performing arson or attempted arson against the newspaper, the Free Press, that's started up by my friends. So if you could just anything that might lead you to believe that was the case when you're working.
Well, I mean, you don't tend to see stuff like that around, and even the security guys on the door are really nice. They tried putting my Vespa back together at one point.
It didn't work very well, but
It's more just if you can just keep an ear out, an eye out for anything that might lead to
Like people leaving the office at suspicious hours, or
People who
anything
smell of
that-
kerosene, maybe.
I think she's
just
more
anything that just makes you think that.
nefarious laughter going, he, we just burned a...
I mean, that would be
you know.
super helpful. But anything that could, potentially be proof of that, or
Luna did say she wished a particularly female hero would save them from, I guess, the fireball. Oh,
don't
she's
you
a
know Alona? I mean, she's one of the brighters I noticed in the.
You picked out that name in a 36-page newspaper. That's a little unreasonable.
Because no, that's the wrong.
Because I'm not doing a whole fucking newspaper.
No, but her name has come up in the
Yeah.
Free Press.
so for now.
well, I'm sure the Free Press has been safe over the last few days because nobody can really get around
Yeah,
in all that
she
snow.
wrote about the totem pole being returned.
Yeah, she gave me this bow actually. Traded a bag of flour for it.
You
And-
realize how
20.
rare flour is
Yeah, you
now.
work that out.
Yeah, but I wanted her to have the flour anyway.
Oh,
What was I gonna do with it?
Oh, she also wrote about King Kamehameha and the Grundle.
King Kamehameha and the Grundle!
I bet you liked writing that one.
Hey, guys, I've got to go.
Actually, that might be
Okay.
one of the...
Yeah, no,
Lock, whatever it is.
yeah, cool. Turn the computer off. Start removing hard drive.
Do you need help?
No, I'm out of here. I'll get back to you soon, and I'll just sort of take off.
Did something suddenly happen? He just...
Did a new game come out?
Something. He had that look on his face that he gets when suddenly something clicks. When you've been around him enough, you get kind of notice that. So he does this. He'll get this look on his face like suddenly something he already knew that was hidden in the back of his brain came to the forward, and
That's the.
and then he doesn't usually explain. He's always just like, I've got to go, and then he's just
Usually works out well.
Yeah.
Usually.
Well, he's never steered us wrong before. That I remember or was here for.
Oh, I was just going to say that Grundle matter is probably a pressing concern.
Pressing concern!
Well,
In the Grundle!
You
And
know,
let me do some research
Don't
on
worry,
the Grundle.
citizens, I'm here to deal with your Grundle.
well,
Rape!
kidnapping and disappearing people. You're aware that it's a real thing, right? It's a spirit. It kind of tends to do that with the stealing
spirit.
people thing.
Oh, I don't know if I did it. I was gonna say.
That's terrible.
Well, if we're canvassing the city looking for them and the members of the Six that are left over, we can two birds, one stone, and whatever Xander is doing.
Xander, meanwhile, has dropped the hard drive in a bank of snow, letting snow inside it and wetting it greatly. Then he gets to wherever the fuck he's run off to. I presume Lyle's place.
And I don't think his computer's fast enough. The Drake Manor.
We don't
No,
know
we were right at the Drake
No.
House.
Oh,
No. I've gone to my tower.
Okay.
Yep. Morning.
Good morning, sir.
No, we fixed that before.
I know. This is as fixed as it gets.
Oh, God. Alright.
You aren't a supervillain. You don't have access to super tech.
I know one. Two.
I'd like to think so. That line of work.
Sophia doesn't have access to super tech either. And remember, she is an animal pal to the assistant of the henchman.
And she wouldn't. She won't give us an in with Smar.
Yeah, what a bitch.
She just likes to let Smar in.
Vaginally.
Vagina.
Well, you'd be interested with the order.
No, let's not go there. That's not fair.
I'm going in the elevator.
Okay, cool. Put in the secret code that gives you access to the building parts you're interested in.
Yes.
Where are you going?
I'm going to the computer core.
Oh, down then.
Yep.
Your breath fogs in the cold.
Right, I need to hook this up. So I'll see if there's an access where I can.
Well, there's an equipment bay, like mechanical arms that move into the sealed off, vacuum sealed computer room.
I'll use that to install this after I take it apart and clean it and put it back together.
Okay. I'll give you a technology roll.
37.
Okay. Yeah, that's enough. The thing just plugs it into a thing.
And I'll look about loading up a couple of the other banks to get them started. Because I know we haven't had all the banks going.
Okay.
We have to see you're going to need to acquire new drives somewhere at some point.
Yep, I'll take note of what I need and I'll head back upstairs to the control room.
Welcome back, Master. In your absence, building maintenance has continued apace.
Awesome, though, thank you. So the garage is now accessible, isn't it?
The garage has been cleared out, Master.
Awesome. Any vehicles in that garage?
Currently, there are no vehicles in the garage, Master.
Alright, thank you.
I'm sorry to report that. If I had known you wanted vehicles to be placed in the garage, I would have found a way to acquire them. I'm deeply sorry I failed you, Master.
I never asked, so it's my fault.
It can never be your fault, Master.
Did Ultra Girl grab what she needed?
I do not know to whom you are referring, Master.
Did Lisa Steele not come here?
She is still present in the living quarters, Master. Should she not be?
No, she's fine. I'm shoot to the living quarters.
I'm sorry if I've offended you.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's
You
fine.
need to run from me. I can never.
I go into the living quarters.
Boop, boop, beep, boop, computer game.
Hey,
Hey, how's it? How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you going?
I'm adapting.
So, I know. It's okay. I understand, and honest truth, I've seen
I
this
wanted-
coming for a while. I'm sorry. I know.
I wanted to.
But
you have to.
on that note, I asked Valeria if there's anything that could help you.
She's the one that got rid of one of my problems, and
She thinks that
I wonder if they stored my powers somehow, and I could get them back.
No, I think you need to recharge your powers. Your powers will come back.
I've been trying.
Yeah, but
I'm putting that back in my mouth.
I think you've never been this drained, ever.
I've never been drained.
Exactly. So, what if it's so low? Like, sometimes the batteries don't... The battery won't kick into full gear until it's all the way to the top. Then it resets.
It's interesting. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure technology applies.
No, but the way that she tried to explain it is everything's fixed. You're just drained. You're flat. Oh, God. You've got...
I'm flat.
Okay, since... Well, they're empty at the moment.
Yes, thank you. I know that. Okay, you're just so good at this.
You know I'm computers, and
I would really love a talk conversation switch right now to anything else.
sorry, I'm in the middle of trying to decode the message. I thought, well, the base computer is much...
It can. It's got a full decryption suite.
That's...
You just need to ask for it specifically because it won't tell you about it.
that's good thing I didn't know that. But I've shoved the hard drive in the computer.
Dr. X put a bunch of stuff in there. I think there's like 3 different ones for 3 different kinds of codes. They were broadly successful. You just need to ask for them specifically which one you want.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Of course, if this tower hadn't fallen into disrepair, we probably could have run all 3 at once, but...
I probably could if I got enough hard drives. I just don't... I am improving. I'm getting... Most of it's fixed. I just need to figure out how to use half the stuff that's in here.
Don't look at me, I'm not a tech
Quick
pro.
question. So, you use the launch pods to launch you to the positions really fast.
They're so cool.
It's going.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I tried one out before.
So, my question is, how did you get back? You just leisurely...
I fly.
Yeah, what about everybody else? They just leisurely come
We
back?
flew.
Because all yous have flying powers and I don't.
Well, and also because I'm strong enough to carry people while flying.
Yeah, I
Or was.
get flown around a lot at the moment.
I mean, then you're fine. You should be fine. You've got powers. You're a big hero. You can deal with it.
She said that one of their battle magisters would be able to bring you back to full health, but she can't. I don't know their terms. It's really odd.
I mean, I'm not going to go crawling to the alien race that wants to kill us all because I'm a pathetic bitch. I'd rather die. Also, they're not likely to help me.
I
You
know.
know those two are kids, right?
Yes, I do know. And quite likely what they're doing will mean nothing. Absolutely nothing. But, you know, we've got to try something. So, I'd love to continue, but I need to work on this.
I understand.
Alright. If you want to come up and help, you can any time, but
I can't imagine what help I'd be. Remember to take
well,
breaks.
I wouldn't have known about the cipher that you're telling me. You know more about this base than I would ever know.
I mean, I lived in it for a while.
Exactly.
It's old, but I mean, just ask the computer what it can do.
Oh god. No, I need to look at it. I think I'll find when I've got time to actually look into it. Until it was fixed, I couldn't do much. All right, I'll leave you. Carry on playing, and I'll leave. Go back to back to the control center.
Don't just say go back to video game.
Can't she's playing them?
Such things multiplayer games.
Exactly.
Yeah, but she doesn't want to play multiplayer games with me anymore.
Why not?
Oh yeah.
Right, oh, I see. Right,
It's a euphemism!
What? So I'll go to the control center.
okay.
Oh, welcome back, Master. I'm sorry if I'm not serving you at the peak rate of efficiency, Master.
No, that's a lot to do with me. I haven't installed the right equipment into you yet.
Of course, Master.
You've got 3 ciphers in your system.
I do, Master. 3 different cipher programs have been loaded in. They're most effective, Master.
I've just installed a new hard drive.
I'm aware of that, Master.
It's got a code in there.
There's also a lot of other data. Do you require it to be archived, Master?
Can it be retrieved and repaired?
Of course it can, if it is possible to be repaired. I will begin retrieving and backing up the data, Master.
Once you've got as much information off it retrieved and resorted, I'd like to know as soon as... Can you ping my communicator?
If you give permissions, Master.
Okay, I give you permission to ping my communicator with a chime.
Very well, Master. Please specify the kind of chime you would like
I was waiting for this.
by entering it on this keypad, Master.
It's a 14!
I see what you're trying to type, Master, but you appear to be having trouble with the pad. I'm humbly sorry, Master. I will enter what I see you are trying to type. Of course you have selected female orgasm.
No!
And woman screaming no.
No!
Repeatedly.
No!
It's only going to get worse.
24
It will
hours.
sound like this.
Yeah.
No! 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 Shouldn't happen very often. He tells himself this, but knowing otherwise.
Just hope that after everything that happened, it doesn't go off at the same time as you're with Ultra Girl.
Or
So
with
who's
your,
Tiala?
or your new security.
Yeah.
Oh, you moved on quick.
It wasn't like you didn't have a bunch of options.
Jealous.
I jealous.
Is there anything else I can assist you with, Master?
I'd like that bit of text run through the ciphers.
Please specify what text, Master.
Off that, I had isolated a bit of the message.
In which folder, Master?
I'll give them the folder.
Very well, Master. I have recorded that information into active memory as you requested. What functions would you like performed on it, Master?
I would like to see if we can.
The tape drive winds up.
Yep. I'd like it deciphered using the cipher systems.
Please specify the cipher you would like me to use by entering it in this keypad provided, Master.
16 on the die.
It appears Master is having trouble with my humble keypad. I see what Master is trying to type and will endeavour to enter it on behalf of Master. Rest assured that your entry of Advanced Military Cipher Program 2 will run effectively and efficiently, Master. The cipher is running, Master. It may take up to 3 to 4 days to return a result. It is very complex. I'm deeply sorry, Master.
When it is deciphered, message me.
Of course, Master. I will perform that request with utmost alacrity and care to Master's wants.
The underground garage, is there only one entrance?
There's one mapped entrance, Master.
But how many entrances are there?
One mapped entrance, Master. I can have the robots begin constructing another one if you wish.
Yes. More points.
Very well, Master.
So is there any other way to access this building as opposed to just the front door?
Of
And the
course
garage.
there is, Master. There is the upstairs aerial garage.
Yeah, I can't fly.
There is also the Pocket D portal, Master, which when supplied with power will allow simultaneous dual direction transit, Master. This building may also be accessed via quantum tunneling, Master.
I can't do that either.
And of course, it was quite common for Dr. X to arrive in the building with no ingress noted.
Alright. I'll have to think of this later on. I'll go then.
As you wish, Master. We will continue to work diligently upon your requests.
I'll bring the guys on the communicator.
Hello?
Hey, it's Gamer here. Sorry, I skipped out. I had an idea of what to try, so at the moment I'm trying it. Have you decided what you want to do?
We're gonna do some.
I know it's a funny name, but it is a serious threat. We don't need to giggle over Grundle anymore.
Grundle?
It's been like an hour and a half so far.
We're gonna be investigating the Grundle.
Amongst other things, we're gonna do a general search and patrol for.
Where do you want me to meet you?
Well, it frequents the lower part of the city.
So,
And
Between the shaft and the sack.
give me a location and I'll meet you there.
we'll meet you at the shaft.
According to newspaper reports, Master, the Grundle is located between 2 night spots. The sack and the shaft. I can show you the area on the map, Master.
The shaft is the funnier one.
Who
so-
said ma? Who said ma?
You'll have to roll for that one.
Fucking I want to hear that.
Yeah. We would have at least heard a little bit of the start. 24?
22.
How soundproof's your hand?
It's not.
34.
So where do you guys want to meet?
Who was that?
The shaft.
The shaft. Alright, I can meet you there in about 2 minutes.
Programming Podmaster.
Come alone.
Come alone to the Grundle. The shaft,
The
come
shaft.
alone. And so on like that until the sex jokes are done.
Is he moonlighting with another team?
Oh, go upstairs.
Don't recognize the voice.
Who? But they called him Master.
Launch Pod 2 is prepared, Master.
Oh, into launch pod 2.
Stand clear of the doors.
This is we find out they weren't really for
Lights go
transport in the city.
on underneath you.
Priming charges.
Oh, God.
Rerouting battery.
Powers disabled, Master. Lights come on incrementally above you. You.
There's only one way to stop Labor's taxes.
Kill them.